For many, defining what purpose is very different, and it looks different for each one of us. And so you go along in your life and you think you know what your purpose is, and then as you continue to age, or you come into a different season, or you face a circumstance that may have thrown you way off and into a deep loop somewhere. And I wanted to share a story with you today that I hope will bless you, and that is, I really struggled with trying to find out what I felt like my purpose was, or what I would refer to as my calling. And I would hear people say, you know, you need to have that one thing. And I struggled for years trying to figure out what that was, because I like to do a whole variety of things. I just enjoy, I don't have to be the master of one particular thing. I like just to do a variety of things. And so, but I was really disturbed because I'm in ministry. I should have this together. I should know what my purpose is. And I didn't. And I remember being down one day and just praying, and I felt like the Lord said to me, you're a sampler, and that's okay. And when the Lord said that to me, I felt great relief. And then shortly after that, as I was praying and I was relaxed with that, this was on another occasion, I heard the Lord say to me, your calling is about creating atmosphere. I had never put it together that my calling and my purpose were two different things, in the sense that my purpose was about things that I did externally. My calling was something that just was, that flowed from the inside out of me. And so for years and years, because now I understood that my calling was about creating atmosphere, I looked at the things that I did in my life. I have my degree in music, and I had led worship for many years, and I could play the piano and do all of those things. And but I had other things that I loved to do. And at one point, as I looked and I examined my life, I saw that there was actually a theme that ran through my life. My calling then became a theme for my life. And my theme was creating atmosphere. And I could do a lot of different things, but it all came out in a theme and atmosphere. So as we pastored for 30 years, and then we stepped out of a senior leader role, I was kind of lost for a good season. It's like, well, what is it that I'm going to do? I no longer had my position. It was learning about being rather than doing. And most pastors' wives that I know, they're about doing. You keep things together, you make things happen. For me, it was like all of a sudden everything was very different for me. And I took serious thought and struggled really for several months. And then the Lord brought me back to this. And he said, I've called you to create atmosphere. And it's not always just about doing music. Atmosphere is so much more than that. Well, for years, I'd had a small company on the side, a design company that I had done just for fun, but I love creating atmosphere. Well, here it is. And the Lord just gives me this gentle slap. I've called you to create atmosphere. It doesn't have to be just about music. So I moved towards that. And then there were other things in my life. But the thing that I want to say here today to everybody is, you may have not just one thing that you do, but God gives you a theme that you can carry your entire life. For me, it's not just about one thing that I do. God has given me a theme. So I may be doing music, I may be doing design, I may even just speak into the atmosphere. See, my words can change the atmosphere. Right. I can make it better, I can make it worse. I can bring my mothering spirit to the table and change the atmosphere. In fact, that's what I love so much about you, Laurie, is when I'm around you, I just feel mothered. Yeah. I just feel comfortable. And I definitely think that's part of a theme that the Lord gave me. And so when you understand, God, what is my theme? Then everything you do connects. Yeah. And you can feel confident that no matter what season you're in, whether you're old or you're young, or you've been through the loss of somebody, a relationship, or whatever it may be, your theme can continue on. The circumstances may look different, but you have to figure out, for me, it was like, my calling is atmosphere. Now, what does that look like in the next season I find myself in?
Hi everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe today and you'll never miss a new upload. Thanks for being a part of our Better Together community.